You can no longer mine Ethereum, and it is a bloodbath in the crypto market right now. So when it comes to crypto mining, when you are mining an algorithm, the more people that mine it, the higher the difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the less the rewards. The less the rewards, the less the profit. Now, I knew that a lot of people were going to be moving from Ethereum to a lot of other coins, and I was actually mining these other coins already, and I was very profitable. But I actually wasn't really expecting how many people continued to mine till the very last second. And me and many other friends woke up this morning to check profits and see, oh my god, it's no longer profitable. In the crypto mining market right now, it is a bloodbath, and it is super hard to find anything profitable. Even if you are a really large manufacturer or farm in your GPU mining specifically, well, it is very difficult to find anything that is actually profitable as of today. Let's talk about, will GPU mining continue? It is a horrible, horrible day for graphic mining. But will it get better? Personally, I think so, and here is why. First of all, we are well under the previous bull market's all-time high. That is very foreign to Bitcoin. The macroeconomics are just crap. And, I do think that prices will go up, hopefully in the next year. What are we going to do in that year time? Well, maybe it'll get better before then. Maybe. Now, what factors could drive the difference in does the coin make it or not? First of all, the coin going up in price, it's not because we're mining it that gives it value. It's the demand of that coin. That's personally why I like Flux. Flux has legitimate utility use. I really like it, and I think it's going to be a great GPU mineable coin, and I think the demand will make it more profitable. But even right now, it's not very profitable. And what can we do about that? Well, first of all, I would speculate, because I'm already seeing a plethora of miners selling their rigs. They're just turning them off. They're going, this is out, I'm done, this is not profitable. The less people that start mining on the networks, the lower the difficulty will go, which will then bring in more profitability. So we will likely see the algorithm adjust, maybe even a couple more rewards coming in, and difficulty hopefully lowering over the next, couple months. But that's purely speculative. Nothing like this has happened well enough, at least in my experience in crypto, that is really going to tell us what is going to happen in the future. But if you look online, you're going to see almost nothing makes profit right now, but people are selling their rigs. Is this a time to get into crypto mining? Well, here's a loaded answer and a very honest answer. I brought up multiple times, even though the crypto market seems like it's in the worst position it's ever been in, even in previous bear markets, I've told people endlessly, the past year of a bear market, I was seeing some crazy great profit for a freaking bear market. I'm seeing more profits now, closer to what I remember in 2018 and 19. It's not supposed to be great in the bear market. So how can we make this better, and what should you do if you're no longer profitable? Well, one of the first things I've actually talked about before is look into something called off-peak hours. It's not preferable, but if you call your energy company, just give them a call up and ask them if they have off-peak hours. And what that means is they'll give you a ridiculously cheaper rate at night, but it's more expensive during the day. So don't have your mining rigs running during the day. That does suck. You have it turned off now for 60% of the time. As I said, that is not preferable, but it does give you an opportunity to continue mining at a profitable rate, and you can use Hive OS to automatically turn it on and turn it off at nighttime and during the morning when it's about to get more expensive again. So that's a great solution that's temporary. I have done this in the past personally when the bear market just got too cold. You can also look into alternative solutions. So I've been personally looking into a very cheap electric system using solar, and I'm accounting for efficiency loss, a lot of different variables, and if I install it myself, no batteries, it's just a grid tie inverter, I can very likely get it to break even in 5 years. And even if I'm wrong, double it, it's 10 years. That's still a great break even time for solar. It actually really reduces my electric rate a good bit, and the goal would be that my mining rigs would just consume the watts during the day, and I'm not trying to store any of it for night. That really helps. I also have a detached garage, so I called up my electric company and said, hey, can I get electric rates from a business? Because businesses get cheaper rates. Well, they told me, you have to have it separately metered. I looked into it, a few $1,000s. I could get my garage separately metered and drop my bill by about 15%. That's pretty cool. So there are actually things you can look into, things you should do, but don't just rush into it. This is a loaded answer, because the answer is, can you lower your electric, and is it worth it? There's actually an NFT I bought recently that gives me 800 gigahash on a miner for Cadena. It's really cool. I just get the pure profit. I don't know if it'll ever pay off, but it was like 300 bucks. I loved it, and it looks cool, and it gives me extra Cadena, so I want that. There are various different options that you could look into, like mining NFTs. They're pretty cool. Be careful though, there are so many scams for that area that don't just buy any NFT, please. But currently, I went from a very profitable bear market mining rig. I was very much profiting. I was not mining Ethereum. I am not profiting right now. Very little of these rigs or ASICs that are over here are actually making money. So I'm in the middle of making decisions. Do I lower my electric? And when I lower my electric, I can get it to a number that makes sense and it can be reasonable. But the profits, they're still not high enough to really justify spending thousands of dollars when I could have just bought the coin. So I have to now wonder, do I turn them off? Do I do off-peak hours and mine only at night? These are things I have to consider, and I'm still deciding. My decisions have yet to be made. I do think it's going to look a lot better. The daily profits we're seeing right now, I think, are very bad. I'm very optimistic, so I would like to think that it is going to be better in the next month or two, but who knows? So please don't jump into just buying a bunch of graphic cards. This is the reality of crypto mining. I kept talking about the bear market during the peak of last year. I know everybody wanted me to talk about what was going to be making you a lot of money, but I instead transitioned to talking about, please be ready for the bear market, because you guys are not ready for it. And this is it. This is what I've prepared for. Anything that I even recently bought, I made sure I bought it at a price that I could easily resell it for more than I bought it for. So please be careful. Be smart about how you invest your money and really look into it. But if you can be profitable, if you can find the numbers, if you can be a Craigslist bandit like myself and find crazy good deals, this is the absolute best time to start crypto mining.